murder was back. The HUK merger was smacked, kept it further intact. I was saved by the culture, raised by the vulture. The flatbush graveyard, you woke up the zombies and flatbush graveyard. They turned in a slave card, turned in a slave guard. They learned in the day God. I'm writing my script, ignite in my script, giving life to the myth. The floor like a lesson, like Marian Joy. The golden twins with the golden skin. And tell every way, Dr. Yosef been. Lost in translation, never been a time when God lost the saints in the Force Awakens. The plug is Cuban, the source is Haitian. Push button start, yeah, the Force Awakens. The horse Jamaican, Usain Bolt. Bumping up the commas like Usain Bolt. The new Ken flow, bumping up Bahamas like 2 feet of snow. If you don't need to know, I was a breakout of steam. Woke up having takeout and green, having breakthrough and breakout and dreams. Moves on the chessboard to take out the swing. Take out his team like Drake out his dreams of the six. Ultra like beams in the fifth. From teams to the sixth.
Yo, this is Brother Sakhem coming at you from the heart of North Philadelphia. Another Key Life Productions. And I have a special guest. He gave me the honor and the privilege to be on my YouTube platform. This is the man they call the Red Pill. Dropping his knowledge, dropping his music. This right here is clearly top-notch knowledge. I hate to even cut this off. Shit, we might as well let it play. Peace and love. This is Brother Sakhem coming at you from Harlem. Today on Key Life Productions, I have a man who I really admire. This is one of the men. The thing I like about this man, you know, never see him or his brother getting all up in big debates, trying to knock people off their square and everything. So, peace to the God, Red Pill.
Peace and love. It's good.
First, I wanna ask you a question that I ask everybody.
Yeah.
What made you wake up one day and just say, I got to help my people out?
I'm gonna keep it 100, and I tell everybody about this. My brother, Blue Pill, my twin brother, like identical twin, in the year 99, he brought some information to me. Now, mind you, we always had information, you know, by way of Dr. Sebi.
Right.
Coming up over the OGs would give us Dr. York books.
Right.
Farrakhan and the Gods and the Earths always had a strong, you know, reverberation with the youth. Like, we would always know who they were.
Yeah.
But that wasn't steering our course. You feel me? That wasn't necessarily dictating our ways and means of how we carried ourselves in life. So my brother didn't give up on me. And it took all the way up until the towers falling around that time for me to really begin to pay attention to the information. And when I began to pay attention to the information naturally did to me what the information has been doing to millions and thousands of other people when it speaks to them. Mind you, some people it speaks to, they receive it, they chew it and eat it up and spit it out, it does nothing for them.
Right.
They still are on their course because it comes maybe, or you know, I'm just speculating, their journey or their purpose was meant to be something that they're already on that path. So it don't matter what you throw at them, if they're on their path, path already just to be a nigga. You know what I mean?
Right.
They may be sister with the white hair. Maybe it's, you know what I mean? Maybe it's to be a twerker. I don't know. But if it doesn't speak to them, if it doesn't transform them, if it's not, you know, sparking something within them, then it wasn't for them. It was for me, and it began doing things to me, and I decided, I made the decision one day that I want to go further than just studying, I want to live it.
Right.
I want to internalize it, and not only internalize it, just, you know, not just take information in and be a connoisseur of information and a human encyclopedia like some people do. I wanted the information to help me.
Yeah.
I was witness to people being helped by herbs throughout my years. I was a witness to people being helped by the orator skills of Dr. Sebi, some other teachers. So I was like, wow, that's a far reach from what I could do, but I think that I want to begin to live this thing. So I started living it, and that's when everything made sense. And naturally, you have this inclination that you want to share what you're learning and what you're going through with other people. That's what I started doing. And I was being rejected the same way that I rejected others, and it didn't deter me. Do you know why? Because I did it before. I was like, shit. I saw a little bit of me in them when they were rejecting me, and it just made me go harder. And here we are today.
Yeah, that's just like my mom in the apostolic. Like, what happened to you, son? What happened to you?
Yeah.
The good Deacon Nate. Well, yeah, man. Just to clear up earlier when I said, you know, we're talking about the debate thing. I do like a good debate sometimes. I ain't even gonna lie. But
just say,
you know, we're not to get out of hand.
We're not talking about debates. We're saying that red and the blue don't get caught up in competitiveness.
Right.
They don't get caught up in fuck shit. They don't get caught up in gang culture masked as consciousness. They don't get caught up in jealousy and envy where people preach some form of nation building or unity, but these people are so goddamn, what's the word? Oh, the word is, I'm looking at all this shit going on. The word is basically
Caught up.
Nah, they got inferior complexes.
Wait, what's going on?
Right? What's happening?
All right, yeah, I don't know what happened, but it's still recording, yeah. Sorry
So,
about that.
you know, getting caught up in inferior complexes. Peace, how you doing? No doubt, no doubt. How's everything? All right, no doubt. Good seeing you, all right?
I need money.
I know. We were just talking about that.
Oh, you fine, goddess.
No doubt, all right. So, see how that works? This sister I just saw, Dr. Sebi, saved her life. She had a hole in her heart as a baby, almost 20 years ago.
Man.
See how the energy works?
Yeah.
So some people are so insecure, that was the word that I was looking for.
All right.
And because of their insecurities and what is known as an inferior complex, their behavior, the way that they go about their brothers, the way that they treat the public, because you can't do nothing to me, it's how you're treating the public. They're disrespecting their public. They're disrespecting the ancestors and the elders who paved the way and built the roads, and these elders whose shoulders that they claim to stand on. That's who they're shitting on.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
That's who they're shitting on, the audience that's watching them, because audience logged on and signed up, say, oh, these people want to come together to intellectualize, you know, certain kind of topics because they have differences in opinions, but then they turn it on and niggas is threatening each other, selling a bunch of wolf tickets because, as we know, none of these niggas is really tough. You know what I mean? I'm dead serious. Nobody is fucking tough like that, because if they were tough, you would see them doing shit to their open enemy in real time. And we're almost 20 or 15 years in and nothing has happened. I'm talking about this new conscious shit, you know what I mean? Where all of the nigga shit started jumping off. So, you know, I would never disrespect the legacy of my mama, my brother, my father, my name, my last name, what I stand for, any of those things. If I have a problem with you, I come from a place where we know how to handle our problems off camera, in your fucking face, right away. We'll get it done we could go in the back and knuckle up and then carry on with the business. So, you know, those people who choose to be painted with that brush, that's part of their legacy. I have nothing to do with that. You know what I mean? I've had conflicts and, you know, situations in the community with people I don't get along with, but I agree to disagree and keep it moving. You know what I mean? Because there's no such thing as a beef. There's no beefs in the community, because beef is when you can't cross the street, it ain't safe to fucking start your Jeep, you know, that's real beef. Nobody, you know what I mean? There's people out here that's killing us, and these niggas make excuses not to handle that beef, so, you know.
All day. I wanted to know something, like, as far as people coming together, like, obviously we got to come together and get something done, but you got people, like it ain't gonna work, like you got Hebrews damn sure don't get along with Nubians, and this one, he ain't gonna drop a law to say we gotta move him aside to come together. They ain't gonna drop Jesus Christ and say, oh, we gotta get together, because everybody believe that their particular God is gonna pull us out of this thing. What's your insight on that? How are we gonna, like?
Yeah, I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My thing at the point, right now where I stand, whatever group you belong to, whatever your covenant is, whatever you stand for, well, goddamn it, do it. Do the fucking work. Stand for that. If you a militant, do some militant shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Don't curse in the camera. Don't fucking yell at the YouTube, nigga. Bust your motherfucking gun. Make me a believer. I don't believe none of these niggas. You know what I'm saying? There's no work to marry the message that these niggas say that they're about. They don't even got soldiers out here putting in work. So if you're a Hebrew and you upholding the Holy Bible and Yah, well, goddamn it, do the motherfucking work on that, and don't get into other people's lanes. Look at how many dead people are walking amongst us. Look how many of our people are at a low vibration. Look how many of our people are lost. We don't have time to worry about the other group. Nigga, you got work to fucking do. They worrying about the inner circle when everything, the 85% outside of us is fucking jacked up. There's no one group that's gonna appeal to all of these niggas. Ever.
Exactly.
There's no one group that got the solution to the shit that we going through. There's no one group that these people right here are scared of. All right? So, I mean, it's window dressing. It's called fat mouthing. It's a part of social media, narcissism, and all of these other things where these niggas have these God complexes and these motherfucking narcissistic ego trips where they try to convince people who are susceptible to niggas who bump their gums. The same way that you got people in the crib right now listening to hip hop and they take every single word as if that's what it is, not realizing these are entertainers and actors, and they really internalize that. It's the same thing in consciousness. They are buying into fantasy. What happens to a people who don't have fucking solutions and answers? They drift into fantasy. They drift into a false reality. They're escaping reality. So a lot of these groups are not in reality right now. They're in fantasy land. They're running away from this shit that they don't want to fucking deal with. So at the end of the day, what is it gonna take to get niggas who are all into fantasy together? Comic-Con. Shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Fucking Comic-Con, or, you know, you could have fucking Conscious Con or something, I don't know. You know, I have no idea. But the real ones are gonna rise to the top. The real ones are gonna do the work. The real ones are gonna resonate with the real ones that are out there. There's not a lot of real ones out there in this world, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? And I don't blame it on them. It's just that they've been inundated with plastic, with fake, with GMO, with fake booties, fake noses, fake lips, fake hair. You know what I'm saying? Fake buttocks. You know what I mean? These niggas got fake eyebrows. I don't know. It's just so much fake shit. Fake food.
Food, crazy.
So, the news is fake.
Yes it is.
The cotton in the clothes is fake. It's synthetic. The drugs is fake. It's synthetic. So the music has a level of synthetic aspects. It's fake. It's not telling the truth. So how do I? And a lot of these niggas' doctrines are fake. So how do we just automatically expect the people, look, yeah, fire, you're killing it. How do we expect our people to come amongst us and be 100 and be real and authentic?
Yeah.
And all they surround, DNA responds to environment, my nigga. You feel me?
Right.
DNA responds to environment. So if everything around you is not real, then shit, you gotta go somewhere where it's real. Go into nature. Nature's real, it won't deceive you.
Yes, it is.
Go among circles and groups where you know a lot of fake shit don't exist. That would be my solution to a lot of that.
Right.
But it's gonna be individuals, you know, small numbers of people coming together who have a purpose and who are not putting everything on the shoulders of one person, you know, being so religious. That's religious. You know, anticipating somebody else to do the heavy lifting for you, anticipating somebody else to fucking save you, anticipating somebody else to bust their gun and then you claim responsibility for the gun busting. It's not gonna work like that. This shit is not a video game, it's real life. It's all fucking hands on deck.
Yes,
It's not a spectator sport. This shit, you gotta involve yourself to win.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because everything that we're doing is being recorded.
Right. I don't want to hold you up. I know you got your stand over there, but there's one last question I was actually going to ask about the music. Because when I hear my little nephews and my nieces and my godchildren walk around and they listen to the music and it's talking about bitches and hoes and wet and so forth and so on, like, I mean, that's killing us. What you got to say, like, because I know you was into the music industry.
Yeah.
Like, where's that going? How can we keep our children away?
You know, we live in a time, like, my father raised me up playing jazz in the house.
Okay.
All the time. Even when I go over there now with my son. Jazz, soul music, Aretha Franklin, Billie Holiday, Coltrane, you know what I mean? Thelonious Monk, all of this music. I didn't listen to the same music as my father.
Okay.
So therefore, I can't really, we have two different cultures, and the music that my father listened to had me respect them in a certain degree, because I knew that his culture that he identified with was a mature culture. That being jazz and, you know, the culture that comes out of that 60s and the 50s and stuff like that, soul, you know what I mean? All of that. My 9-year-old and me get together, we like, yo, let's listen to some music. We listening to the same music. I gotta go and ask my son, what's the new shit? He go on YouTube and pull up the new music for me. So, the same culture that I belong to, my son belongs to. The artists are making music for my son and not me. But motherfuckers my age is listening to 17-year-olds tell them how to get a woman or how to get money or how to move in life. And 17-year-olds is telling a 9-year-old how to communicate with the opposite sex. And what are the keys to life? How the fuck does a 17-year-old know what the key of life is?
Yeah.
You don't know. I don't give a fuck how mature, how much of a man-child you think you are, little nigga. You don't know.
Right.
Experience. The revolution that we do around the sun that they call birthdays, that determines, we can have an old soul and all of that, but it's certain things that get released when you have revolutions around the sun. It's called time release, meaning that when you turn 40 or when you turn 30, it's certain kind of intuition, which scientists claim is the highest form of intellect. Intuition is certain forms of intuition that you develop as a result of you being on this planet and having multiple experiences. A 17-year-old could not fucking tell me about those experiences. I was there. I was 17 before. So how the hell I gotta go back to a 17-year-old? You know Nas and them was like 17 when they did their album?
Yeah.
So you're gonna compare the wisdom of Nas and Raekwon and some of the fucking gods to Soulja Boy and these crack babies? No. No. No, and I'm not disrespecting him. He said he was a crack baby. No, fuck out of here. So the culture is corroded. The culture is corrupt. The culture is a deaf culture. The culture is not feeding us the food that we need in order to sustain ourselves beyond this fucking Holocaust that's taking place on our people. This is about to double and triple on us. So the culture has to be attacked. It has to be exposed. It has to be debated. If you want to debate, you niggas, debate the fucking culture. Find you a fucking crash test dummy that's in that culture and wash his ass. Then you can get belligerent and all kind of niggardly to him. But if you do it amongst our own, you are going to lose your motherfucking head in the motherfucking end. And I promise you that. I promise. I'll make the promise that a lot of heads is gonna roll in the near future for the shit that they did to debase this motherfucking movement.
Yeah.
Bottom line,
Yeah.
somebody gotta pay. So the culture don't feed. It's not good for us. I indulge. I utilize the art of alchemy.
Right.
If you can do that, certain people can do that. If you are nice like that, then do it. Take base metal and turn it into gold. But for the babies who don't know no better, they're gonna be lost until people like us come and save them and wake them up. And that's a heavy fucking task to put on the shoulders of a few of us. Small percentage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But you know, mighty is, you know, is what they say, crown and all of that. Heavy is the head, you know, all that
I know,
shit.
yeah.
All that shit, you know what I mean? They wouldn't give you that pressure if you couldn't lift it. So Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, the album that we got, Scorpion King.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's a few other people out there.
Supernova do something too, don't
Supernova Slum Spit, you know. There's a renaissance taking place in the culture where the conscious movement, what they call the woke movement, they renamed that shit, right?
Right, okay.
It has a soundtrack now. And we know that, you know, movies are better with soundtracks.
Yeah.
So people are beginning to hear our opposing view or an opposing message that goes against all of the mumble rap, crack rap, trap rap, and all that other shit that they're eating up.
Right.
Because this shit is addictive. It is addictive.
It is.
Those fucking drums and everything, that shit addictive.
It
like,
is, man.
you know, it's war drums. Those dark synths, all of that shit. I like that shit. I'm a Scorpio. It feeds my bottom, my lower chakra, and things like that. I'm cool with it. I work out and do certain other things when I hear it.
Right.
But I got shit on my mind, and I can listen to some blue. I love hearing black women say that they love black men.
Right.
That old shit, you know what I mean? Because that helped the generation of our parents and whatnot get through a lot of the shit that they were going through.
Yeah.
That's why some of them are very beautiful inside. But a lot of them got corrupt and corroded when this culture took over.
Right.
And now a lot of them have very fucking dark spirits, very dark hearts. You got 60 and 70-year-old women trying to be like the teenage women that's out there.
Yeah. I see it all the time.
They lesbians and doing other stupid, yeah. Or they running around selling their bodies for drugs and other things. Like, it's crazy. You know what I mean? And who did that? Who persuaded them? The culture. The fucking culture. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, some of the people in the culture.
Yeah, that's louder than the last one.
Some of the people is waking up in the culture. They're beginning to atone for the shit, for the fuckery that they were involved in. They're beginning to expose a lot of the lies and whatnot. You gotta salute them for that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're becoming more mature in their age, because you got some niggas out here in their 40s. You can't rap about moving weight. You on your 10th album. Nigga, we know you don't got weight, nigga. Only weight you gotta move is on your belly, you know what I'm saying? So, salute to them for being a little mature, you know what I mean? I mean, in spite of the fucking damage that they've done, right?
Good.
The bodies that they got buried in shit, the people that, the millions, the thousands of motherfuckers in jail for life trying to follow their blueprint, but you know, we're not here. We're here to allow people to mature and to grow and develop and help them in their growth and develop. Because if we were to judge, then we would also be judged as well, because none of us are perfect. None of us have clean backyards.
Exactly. You can just close it out with whatever you want to say. Don't even matter.
Huh?
Just close it out with whatever you want to say.
I want to say go to the Apple Store and the iTunes Store and download the Know the Ledge app.
Okay.
Know the Ledge app is spelled the same way it sounds. KNOWTHELEDGE. Know the Ledge. Right?
Right.
Everything that we got is on that app. You know what I mean? The music is there, the videos are there, our contacts, you know what I mean? All of the stuff, the upcoming events, it's all there.
Right.
You know.
That's what I got.
And, you know, stay focused, y'all. Stay motivated. Stay, you know, balanced. Because I was going to say stay positive. Stay balanced. I don't fuck with nobody that's coming around on some puritanical, like they don't have a dark side. Everybody got a fucking shadow. Embrace it. Learn the fuck, you know what I mean? Like, be balanced. I don't trust none of you, I'm too good niggas, and I don't trust none of you, I'm too bad niggas. Y'all all fake as fuck, and you living in a fake reality that I don't subscribe to. I fuck with people that's right in the middle, that's balanced and able to be transparent and honest enough to be like, yo, I turn up too, my nigga. Like, I go in, you know what I'm saying? I do what I do, but I also do some shit that you motherfuckers wish you could do. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's cool. I also do things that will help the plight and the downward spiral of a whole 44 million. We can even go further than it's more than that. I'm talking about the 44 in America, North America, South America got about 100 and change. Yeah. So, you know, stay balanced, stay focused, and you know what I mean? Stay on top of your shit, all right?
Right.
Love and light to everybody. Thank you for all of my supporters, everybody who've been riding with us. Salute to y'all. Y'all are very important. Peace.
This is Brother Sakhem.
Yes, peace, Sakhem.
And this is the man, Red Pill.
Peace, gang.
Be sure to subscribe. Grab the app the brother just told you about.
Yeah.
And I'll be catching you next time on Key Life Productions. Peace.